Content.
It's House Gardener, turn 15, age, Betty Kings, hot seat, trade rights, yes. I can't be bothered to do this turn, but luckily I've already checked, and I know that I don't have to do anything. So let's quickly just whip through what's going on, and then we'll all get out of here, and we'll be much happier for it. Firstly, House Durandon attacking Grassfield Keep, as previously discussed, and we, as previously discussed, are going to get peace with them. Ceasefire and trade. There you go. Said I'd do that, so I did, now that my diplomats aren't goddamn dead. The Hightower main force is wandering around here. We do have our army right here, so we could attack it. Public order is the problem here. We need to repair up this thing, because yeah, if we leave, the place will be utterly rebellious. So what I'd like to do is go out, attack it, and then go onto a castle. But since we can't go onto a castle, we'd have to just go back, and they'll just rebuild that army. What I think I'll do is just do nothing at all. Both because that suits me, and because this army might, like, say, go into that castle, and then we'll send a roughly equivalent army to siege it, and send 3 units to take that castle, and then sort of swing back around. And I think that will all work out. It'll all work out fine. Done. Can we go now? Can we go now? Can I go now, miss? Yes, you can go. There we go. Thank the Lord. We'll pass that on to House Martell, with whom I am now trading quite jovially. I'm not sure if we actually are trading, but got trade rights. And next turn, we might even be trading with Durandon, which will be a nice turn of events. Right, that was nothing at all. Wonder if something will happen next time. What epic music for our return to the age of Petty King's hot seat with House Gardener. It's turn 16. Oh, and the stakes couldn't be higher, I assume. Given the music playing, what's going on? Ah, nothing. Gloriously epic. Here's the siege I still can't be bothered to fight. At least we've reduced their numbers inside there by sieging them out for a while. So yeah, we probably could take it. I'm too sad at the losses it will incur by taking it. I mean, losses don't ultimately matter. Just replace these guys in the time it's taken to just come and besiege this place. But, you know, I'm lazy. I'm literally just being lazy. So let's see what else is going on. Looks like House Durandon successfully took the Grassfield Keep, and they've dumped a watchtower there, so they can spy on us. How mean. And that's about it, really. Anything up here? No, we don't care. So it looks like this army is going to have to pop back out of Appleton to fight with the rebels. I'm assuming these knights will just kill them? Could be wrong. Could be devilishly wrong. Aha, we broke them. However, there are stakes right there. Careful, no, not into the stakes. Not into the stakes. We need to get behind them. Come on. Oh, I'm going to try and organise this. Right, over here. Over here. No, out of the stakes! God fucking damn it, get out of those stakes! It's so hard to make them not go to the stakes, they just love it. Right, run this way, there we go, run through the middle, and we'll attack that little block over there. Come on. So now what do we do? Nothing, pretty much. Send them back to their castle. Yeah. We're not bothering with that siege. What else is going on? Aha! There's an army at Hammerthal. Oh, that's right, because of the peak stuff here. You know, why don't we go and just take the peak thing up there with this army? I was going to say, let's bring it down here, but Hightower aren't going anywhere. Let's get this thorn out of our side, and then everyone can come back and fight Hightower. That'll be nice. So let's move out. We'll leave one levy behind, because, yeah, they're plenty happy without actual... Oh, hello! You've walked into an enemy army. They've brought catapults. Wow. Okay, battle time! Ah, an actual battle! It's been so long. Right. Your forces attack an army of Sicily, led by Willis Tali, famous Italian name. Where are those catapults? They're at the front. They're at the front, my friends. They have 1 unit of crossbows. So, if a unit of cavalry was to ride through the arrows from those crossbows, they would probably be able to attack the catapults and stop them. Sacrifice cavalry! Yes, sir! Advance into the sacrifice zone! Yes, sir! They're going to fire at me, and they're going to fire at me. They put the stakes up. I'm not coming for you, my friends. I ain't coming for you, my naughty friends. We're coming for these chaps here. Right, we attack the catapult. Now they are... Oh, I think we've provoked them. If they're going to advance the whole infantry out, then we'll just get out of the way. Yeah, okay, get away. At least the catapults weren't firing for a second there. That was nice. Back to our lines, and... God, what's even happening with our lines? I've got no run! Oh, I forget how hard it is to get men to run. And now... Oh my god, what's even going to happen? What's happening here? Wait, they're attacking us! Heavy cavalry, attack their light cavalry. I'm going to have to pause it here. I'm going to have to pause it. What the... Where are my troops? Right. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it doesn't matter so much. Maybe we'll just win somehow. Well, here it is. Intense battle footage. The music's goddamn intense, but I do not know what's going on. Oh, here we go. An unoccupied unit. Oh, that was close. Fireworks down here. How exciting. Why don't you run that way and find something to kill? They're all dead. Looks like we're kind of winning without me paying much attention, just because we have an advantage. What's this unit doing? Nothing. Why don't we go kill those crossbows and such? Killing their generals, as always, is going to be the main struggle, and we have started that struggle. We're going to try and get our knights to do it, who have the only hope of actually achieving anything. Yes, yes! Rear attack on the pikes! Glorious! Glorious! Now they will surely rout. Probably not. In before they never rout. We're not even winning by that much, according to this. Oh, we killed half of them. Come on, St. George, come on! Sir George, I need you to do me a favour. You've got these real pesky crossbows and they won't fook off. Oh my god, finally, right. End the battle, get out of here. We lost 300 men, they lost 700 men. Seems like an okay trade, probably. So that's that annoying peak army that was behind our lines, now annihilated. Martel have conquered all the way up to here then, huh? Interesting, very interesting. We're going to have to compete over who attacks Hightower. That would be most interesting indeedy do, my friends. I'm intrigued by this development. Maybe something interesting will happen in this Hotseat in the near future. Oh, just the thought of it. Now, I was going to move out and attack this guy, but someone was messaging me on Discord. I want to go see what it is. It's probably nothing, but I just don't want to. Did you know that I don't even like Total War? Triggered! Triggered, we're going over here. Alright. We're going to steal uplands from them. There's just a couple of guys in there. Now, you might argue that they'll take this back from me. But they'll have to besiege it first, I believe, because we don't think they have any catapults. So, if they do start besieging it, we'll run back over and kill them. But if they don't, then it's going to be ours. And I suspect they won't bother. That's what I think. They'll just kind of like walk about and do nothing. That's what they've been doing for a while. Yeah, just keep an eye on Durandon. Make sure they're not conquering too much. Oh, they're going up here. I didn't know Durandon had territories up here. They must have just gone and taken that one there. Very interesting, don't you think? Did they buy it? How did they get there? Were there ships or something I could see? Maybe they always had it. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. But I guess if Durandon's pushing up here instead of going to war with me, that might explain why they stopped being at war with us. All very interesting. We'll see how the politics of the land play out in the next episode, because I'm clicking this button right now. Oh, looks like I still have some stuff to move. This place is going to be reinforced. It's all fine. House Martel, what are you doing on my turf? This is my Hightower territory. I've been fighting for years for this. Hightower refused to go to peace. I've been slapping him about since the beginning of time. I don't even have an Hightower. The cheek of it. All right. Clearly this has driven me insane, as usual. Let's just pass it off to House Martel. I'll see you next time for turn 17 of House Gardener in the Age of Petty King's Hotseat. It's the Age of Petty King's Hotseat. It's been a long time, as usual, since I last filmed an episode of this. Let's try and work out what's going on. We've got House Crab. They've got something noble for us. And it's actually a picture of a crab for their insignia. It's not... That's such a lame house theme. I guess they really like crabs over at House Crabs. They want to trade. Fine, maybe we can get some delicious crabs off them. Absolutely amazing. Now go away, House Greyjoy. I bring word from England, noble sire. It's Alanis Greyjoy, an actual princess doing the diplomacy. They want money. 160 florins. Do you think I'm made of money? Well, I am. So here you go. 160 florins. Easy, right. So there we go, we're now trading with House Greyjoy. Delicious. A suitable husband for Olenna Florent, who of course we don't know who that is. This 14-year-old grizzled man. What is it with this game and offering extremely young, yet extremely old-looking people? Okay, no, because he's not even very good. Right, that's that sorted. Now what were we doing? Let's go from right to left, shall we? Just so we have a system. This random one peak unit in my territory. I wonder if it could actually capture anything. Depends what it is. Why don't we bribe it with this guy? Right, random unit. What do you want? They're not willing. Bugger. Can you tell me what it is? Damn, it's knights! That's the one thing we didn't want that one unit to be, is knights. Forget it. What damage is he going to do? What damage is he going to do? Forget it. I don't want to have to actually go into a battle to fight that one guy. I'm getting lazier and lazier throughout this Hotseat, and eventually it's going to be my downfall, but someone needs to bring me down. Like, I've been winning not by my own merit for the entire thing. Someone needs to come along and just, like, own me up. In all fairness. In all fairness. Anyway, so we were going right to left, weren't we? So now I need to look at this. The Siege of Starpike, which I can never be bothered to fight. Just because I don't want to see how many losses I take doing it. There's actually only now 2 turns left. The question is, what would I do with that army if it wasn't sieging Starpike? Because if the answer is nothing, then I'll just leave it and take it for free without any losses. What else could I possibly do with it? There's Dane. I could declare war on the purple faction and like attack there or down here. I actually think not Martel. Is it Martel? Yeah, it is Martel. The faction that starts here. I think I found out last turn. Although, wait. Yeah, I swear last turn I saw that they had forces here. Like they had conquered all the way up to here. I don't know why. Let's just look. Yeah, they are there. Right. That's why I can come back because we need them here. So they might have actually conquered these Dane stuff already. We don't know. Okay, we'll leave the siege going. I've got my excuses, I think. We don't have to do anything. And this one random guy out here, it was 3 guys actually. He must have no troops because his banner doesn't have any colour on it. Yeah, you can just continue to do nothing. We need to move the main force back in there. The high tower main force is standing over there for some reason. I can't imagine why it would have gone up there. Because like if it was coming from my castles, it could have just gone straight there. It was like here last turn, like roughly here, and it's walked to there. I guess, yeah, maybe they want to put a watchtower up there, and they're literally just ignoring this situation. Like, no, don't see it. Don't care about the castle under siege. We are unfortunately going to have to actually fight this battle here, just to progress this along, because we need this main force to be freed up. So why don't we save the game, because it's almost definitely going to crash, and then let's go in for another classic Age of Petty Kings boring castle assault against like 1 unit. Is it 2 units? That balance of power is quite far in their favour. They've got 2 units of knights, yep. It's 2 to 1, but my massive army. Do we have pikemen? We've only got 1 unit of pikemen. The losses here are going to be insane, but, you know, we have to do it. Let's do it. Alright, we've made it to here. The classic situation. Enemy generals on the capture point. We're in this street. I've spent virtually the entire campaign fighting in this corner of this map. Here we are again. So I put the pikes here. I've got all the archers ready. We'll turn the archers on to fire at will. And maybe, just maybe, this will draw the enemy out to fight my pikes. That would be nice. We want the enemy to come around the corner so the archers will be able to get a bit of a line of sight on them. I don't know. Right now, yeah, they're just going to fire into the sky. This might do some damage. It's extremely unlikely. Let's have a look. Arrows raining down upon you. What are you going to do, huh? Oh, are they? Are they? I think they're tempted to come into my pike wall. Alright, pikes. It's time for you to prove yourself. Yes, the arrows slamming into the enemy forces. The enemy's cavalry charge. Here it comes. It looks like it's going to be terribly broken up. The pikes are ready. These arrows very close to inflicting friendly fire, but we don't care. Come on. Yes. The enemy generals wading into the pikes. Yes, the pikes are closing ranks. Surely they will simply stab the horse with the many millions of opportunities they have here to do so, and will easily defeat the enemy and not somehow lose this. Please, ma'am. Please, ma'am. I don't think you understand how important it is that there's something in the game that counters knights. You're supposed to be it. Please actually work. It's so important. Looks like they're kind of getting around the pikes now. There's arrows raining absolutely everywhere. I'm sure this is damaging me than it is them because the numbers aren't going down very much. One thing we can do is deploy our own equivalent units. We've got the prince and this general. It might be worth just attacking. We're winning the battle! Is that true? We've killed 44% of the enemy, actually. That's not too bad. Yeah, it might be worth just saying, General, where is he? Is he out there? Yeah, he's back there. General, bring your knights up. We'll flank attack. Look, the enemy officer's right on the end there. A flank attack could be perfect. We can just get him. Because all these guys with their spears are just refusing to stab him. Oh, they routed! That means we don't have to fight the rest of them. End the battle. Yes, that's perfect. Ooh, we lost 50 men. The enemy lost 30. Fantastic. Well, let's out of curiosity see who got the kills there. Casualties inflicted. The pikemen inflicted only 13. Archers 10, and another archer got 1, and some of these got 1. So, yeah. It was roughly equal between the pikemen and the archers there. Interesting, interesting. Still, Still terrible footage and terrible gameplay as we continue on the Age of Petty King's Hotseat. And the last thing we can do on this front is, I guess, kill someone. Should we just come and kill this guy? Might as well. That's one less enemy troop. Can he see their army? Got some men-at-arms at least. He can't see the rest of it, unfortunately. Managed to get in there and kill them without even noticing what kind of troops they had. Like, the guy you killed was just a captain. He would have been wearing the equipment of the leading unit. He couldn't even tell me what it was. God damn it, Gerald Crane! Well, at least that's something. Nothing else to do, right? Have we done it? Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, we need to, this army was going to go take this peak castle. We'll just put that under siege. I don't know, just a couple of ladders. There's not much in there, I don't think. Next turn, we'll take Horn Hill. The turn after that, Star Pike will surrender. And then House Peak, our mortal foe for some reason, will finally be defeated. That will leave us with an interesting situation if we deign to talk about strategy, because what I would imagine should happen here, in all fairness, is that Durandon and Martel should ally against me. So currently, we have some sort of weird deal where Durandon made peace with me under the condition that I don't attack Martel, suggesting there's some form of allies. Let's see if there's any formal relationship between them up here. How do I find that out? We've got Durandon. Yeah, Durandon are officially allied to Martel already. And Martel have conquered up through the purple territory. So I'm guessing, like, they're kind of on my border right now. If I finish off Hightower, or if they come in and conquer the bottom of Hightower, then we will border and Durandon will border with us. So it's probably going to end up being Durandon plus Martel versus Gardner. And if they're feeling really frisky, they should ask Lannister to get in on the deal. Although they are actually allied to me, so that would be a betrayal. I wanted to see what the combined score of Durandon and Martel was, to see how that kind of balances up. So we have 160,000 points. We've been declining, apparently. I'm not really sure why. I'm guessing because of money or something. I'm not sure. Any Durandon, yeah, they have like 140, 130,000, and then Martel has something of 80,000. So combined, their theoretical strength is going to be significantly higher than us. So it would be a good idea for them. I wonder if we can, yeah, the military ranking. So our military's been going up. Martel's been going up a lot, military ranking. Why are we going down? Oh, production. We've been screwed over for production. Do I just need to build things to get that up? I don't really know. We've been flatlining on territory. Wait, what's this? When did we lose a territory? Oh, that's when we gave it to Lannister, of course. And Martel's been on the up because they've been conquering everything. Durandon has somehow been gaining territory. There must be like rebel territories in between Durandon and Martel or something, and they've just been like expanding up to each other's borders, and that's why they've allied. That would make sense. So that would also explain how they're so much more powerful than me when they combine. So anyway, hopefully they'll do that, because if they don't, I'm going to be left in a sticky situation. I say a sticky situation, a boring situation. Because I could just say conquer, there's a faction there, we could conquer the islands, or we could even go after these guys up here. I've got an army here. We could do that right now, in fact. What have we got? Can we move this army out? We could attack... No, we can't, because this guy is standing on the bloody road. Captain Bryce. Well, whatever, they won't do it now. I mean, really, this army is just there as a precaution. It's probably going to come down to join this front if Durandon decides to betray us. Just betray us! Which I'm just expecting, because they should. Like, unless they need to pull some really, like, surprising diplomacy to not do that. Like, I could ask Martel to betray Durandon or something, but there's no point. I feel like they've had a relationship. I don't have any leverage over either of them, so I'm not even going to try. And yes, that is mainly because I don't want to have to type messages. Assassin, let's kill this guy in outrage because of the fact he was blocking the road. Oh shit, I'm not actually at war with that faction, am I? No, I'm not. I wonder if they found out. This guy's now a murderer, that's good. Hopefully they'll never know. You better just hide over here for a second. You can just hang around. Let's have the spy just find out what's going on. Why don't you swoop back round? Do a loop around this lake just to see what's happening around it. There, like that. Very nice. Oh, there's Durandon. Durandon's at war with Darklyn. Okay, right. That's where he's expanding. He's coming up here. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe I will need that army at the ring then if he's going to come through like that. Maybe I should declare war on Darklyn and take that castle. I'll leave one unit of levies behind here. We're going to declare war on Darklyn and attack Atlanta as a kind of like confrontation with Durandon. So as they capture this one, I'll capture this one, and then we'll have this bridge in between us, which I quite like it. That'll just sort of move the battlefront slightly away from my core territory, make this bridge a point of contesting. So we'll have a front line there, and then a front line like down here around Grassfield. You know, Grassfield will probably be the first place to go because it's so weirdly exposed. But anyway, so This is a precautionary invasion to help in the event that in the future we get invaded by Durandum. So that's what I'll tell the Darkling. This will also make it less bad that I just assassinated one of their people. Let's just quickly check that on, like, allied to everyone else in the game. Darkling, the ally to the Night's Watch. And Mooten. Who the bloody hell's Mooten? Will that have any consequence for me? Probably not. Something's going to happen in these videos. Right. You and you stay behind to guard the ring. You must protect the ring. What's his name? Lucas. And we'll declare war. Yes, I know it's an act of war. In we go. Oh, the castle's already damaged. Ah, but not to the extent that I can actually get in. Never mind. Right. Wait a minute. Alliance in tatters. Did they not join? Oh. House Garden and the Night's Watch are no longer allied. Oh no. The Night's Watch was so pissed off that I did that they've actually broken off with me. Oh dear. Oh dear. War, yeah, that's what we wanted. What's relations worsened? Our relations are very poor. That makes sense. I thought Mooten would have broken the alliance. So am I at war with Mooten now? No? No, they're not called in. Okay. Well, I don't think it makes a difference the other way, but there we go. So there we go. It's a sieging contest. We're both sitting here besieging poor Darkling. Darkling is just getting owned by the ambitions of Gardner and Durandon here. End it, end it. Oh, we actually saw what the Darkling forces did there. They moved about in the darkness and did absolutely nothing. I think they went and supported their own attack on Bracken, but whatever. It's House Martell's turn. House Martell, if you could, like, not keep expanding until I'm finished with Hightower and had a few turns to replenish, that would be great. That would help me out a lot. And actually, we should ally. I don't know if you and Durandon were planning on betraying me at some point, but we should ally against him. For no reason. I have nothing to offer you other than that it's slightly easier for you to attack him than me. I don't know why I'm telling you this, because I'm telling the audience this instead of you. If you're in the audience, House Martell, that's it. That's how I do my diplomacy. I like go out to the castle wall and I just shout random strategy suggestions like into the streets and hope that one passerby will go pass it on to like some lord somewhere and be like, yep, I heard him. He was screaming out the window about how he wanted to team up with House Martell. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't send a messenger to actually tell you about it. I don't know. King Garth of the Reach. He's a crazy man. Anyway, I think I'm actually done now. So that's good, isn't it? We can leave now, can't we? We can all go and pretend this never happened. Until next time! On the Age of Petty King's Hotseat. Amazing. So guys, remember to like, comment and subscribe.